Hey YouTube, it's Becca, your tube advocate for the months of December and January. And this is my security system. A lot of people have asked me to discuss the issue of stalking and harassment on YouTube. And they've basically expressed that they feel YouTube is unresponsive or not responsive enough to claims of harassment here on the site. Okay, so when looking at stalking and harassment on YouTube, there are a few main things that we have to examine first. Number one is we need to look at how you yourself have put yourself on the internet. When you put yourself on the internet, you take a risk. Especially, when you're not just putting text on the internet, but you're putting your face, your likeness, sometimes your hometown, your last name, where you work. There's an enormous amount of personal responsibility when you put anything at all about yourself online. The internet can be risky, but there are also ways to play with fire without getting burned. So the first step is to analyze just how you've put yourself out there. The second step is to be sure that you've been utilizing the tools that YouTube has put in place for us to combat this sort of behavior on our channels. You can block users, you can set your comments to friends only, you can set your video comments to friends only or approve only, you can set your mailbox to friends only. There are a lot of different ways for you to use Pipistrello's term, rid yourself of this sort of activity on your channel. YouTube's put out a lot of options basically to empower us to combat this sort of thing on our own as best we can. Sometimes we can't handle the problem by ourselves, and that's okay. It happens to the best of us. So if you're finding yourself still in a situation where you're feeling stalked, threatened, harassed, and the first two steps mentioned in this video haven't done anything for you, then the third step is to ask for help. There are two places that you need to go to ask for help. The first one is your local law enforcement agency. Now, I know that it sounds kind of surprising, but, and they might not be able to do anything right away, but this does protect you. It starts a paper trail, and it gets you a police report number. That police report number is your ticket to getting YouTube to pay attention to you. If you're actually feeling threatened, stalked, or harassed, going to the police department isn't going to be any different than going to YouTube and filling out this form that's, linked over here. So this might not be the answer that you're looking for, but I personally haven't heard of a case of anybody who's gone to the police and also gone to YouTube and YouTube hasn't attended to their problem. Now, if you are aware of a case, let me know because I will advocate for them immediately. Thanks for watching. Bye.